I loved the film, and I think as most people, you need to see it several times because it is multi-layered. But your character, Murph, was isolated really from the rest of the cast. Was that difficult for you? Because you really had no scenes, really.
I know. I mean, it was in that it felt a little lonely. But as an actor, you do it and you don't even think about what you're doing. I was isolating myself even on set. I wasn't kind of sitting in the center of the action and having big conversations with people. I was keeping to myself and being very quiet because she's a woman who'd been so hurt when she was a child that she's hiding behind physics. She's trying to avoid intimacy and relationships in her life. So yeah, it was a little lonely.
And are you interested in physics or science yourself? Is it something that you would have been interested before Interstellar?
I know I should say yes, but actually no. I wasn't so interested in physics as a child, but also I went to a terrible public school where the teachers weren't very interested also. And part of me wonders if I had had a great teacher, if it would open my mind to it. Because I will say, on set, Kip Thorne, our executive producer, he's a theoretical physicist, and it was like having a private teacher on set. And actually now I am more interested in it than I was before.
And I, like you, I wouldn't have any... I certainly couldn't understand physics with my brain.
Yeah.
But in a very peculiar way, I understand physics with my spirit.
That's a beautiful thing that you said that. Because what I love so much about the film is that it's a film that's science and spirit together. And the first time I saw it, I said, in a way, it's kind of a little bit like the Tree of Life, where nature and grace. Because, yes, there's a world of physics, and they're going out into space, and there's time, and gravity, and wormholes, and black holes, and such. But as much as it's an action-adventure space film, the heart of it's about the powerful bonds of love, and how love is the only thing that can travel through time and space. So they're connected.
That bit blew me away.
I know.
About love, because people tend to take love and separate love and physics instead of making love part of physics, which is
exactly. I mean, it's so beyond anything I had considered before. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I really want to go back and see it and digest all of it.
Yeah.
First of all, also as an older actress, I'm an actress myself, and as an older actress, I want to thank you for the remarks you made about older actresses working in Hollywood.
It's really, I find it very sad. I don't, because listen, I love going to the movies, so I'm not just speaking from a person who's like, in the movies and I don't go see them. As a film goer, I'm interested in seeing stories about everyone. I'm tired of seeing the same stories over and over again. I'm more interested in stories about women of all ages, not just, young. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. I'm interested in stories with Asian actors in them, and for some reason Hollywood doesn't tend to have them in their films so much. I think everyone's interested in this, but sometimes we just forget to talk about it.
The writing isn't there, though. There isn't a lot of writing for...
I know, but the more people that talk about it, I think there is writing there. But I think script writers are taught not to write characters for older actors or such, because those films won't get made. But the more we talk about it, then it'll feel like, actually, this is a commodity. It's a good thing, instead of, to be the detriment. Like, I know in this film, Murph was originally, it was written for a man. And Christopher Nolan changed the role to a woman. And I think, kudos to that, because how many films have we seen about a relationship between a father and a son?
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. And you think about, well, then here's the father and daughter. And you don't get much of those.
No.
So I'm very, very excited. I feel like people are now demanding new stories.
Yeah, I sometimes, when you see something, American television is getting better, I think.
Definitely.
You see older faces.
Yeah.
But actually nowadays, if you see an older face, it almost looks alien, because it is such an unusual thing to see in films.
But you watch American Horror Story?
Yeah.
I've just started watching that. Oh my gosh, bless the creators of that show, because the most incredible actors and actresses in particular on that show.
Jessica Lange, oh my God.
Kathy Bates, come on.
I know. 2 fans.
I know, right?
very last
Okay.
question about Interstellar. I got a bit freaked when I see, oh my God, human beings are going into another galaxy to mess up another planet. Do you think we have a chance in this planet?
I'm an optimist. I think we learn from our mistakes. I find it really interesting that Chris create the problem in the future is a man-made crisis. That's the same type we had in the past with the Dust Bowl. So people can't look at the film and say that would never happen, because actually it's happened in our history. But hopefully we are a species that learns from our mistakes. And yes, I think we should go out and explore, but I also think we should take care of what we have.